Chairman's Statement Introduction. A warm welcome to the LB Finance Annual Report for the financial year ending 31st March 2023. I present to you the Chairman's Statement Content 2022-23 Annual Report, which I will narrate on behalf of Mr. Prasanna Godewatta, Chairman. As Sri Lanka's growth trajectory took another unexpected turn in 2022, the entire country remained on high alert amidst deteriorating economic conditions, rising interest rates, weakening currency, and near hyperinflationary conditions over and above a serious loss of face as a global trading partner. Being one of the front-end enablers of economic activity, the current crisis affected the NBFI sector in several ways. The slump in credit demand owing to weak economic activity and high interest rates was followed by high levels of credit risk and poor market liquidity. Inflationary conditions stemming from currency pressures and the breakdown of other macroeconomic fundamentals remain a concern even to this day. Strategic Reset. The severity of the macroeconomic challenges called for urgent action to sharpen our focus and re-engineer LBF's response in a manner that protects both the business and the interests of our customers and other stakeholders. Given the very fluid environment in the first 6 months of the year, the board focused on informed risk decisions supported by stricter governance and oversight across all risk defenses. In parallel, we embarked on a critical assessment to determine the effectiveness of our current strategy and its capacity to create a conducive environment for growth, development, and prosperity, notwithstanding challenges. Stemming from this, the board sanctioned a refresh of the current strategy under 4 key themes: business, digital, people, and sustainability. This approach demonstrates the 360-degree range we intend to take in building a resilient, dynamic, and future-oriented business that will serve as a blueprint for the entire NBFI sector. Digital empowerment. Since the pandemic, the financial services sector has been going through an exciting new revolution involving digital disruption. As I am sure you are aware, LBF has chosen not just to keep pace, but rather to evolve faster than the market. Striving to position LBF as an early adopter, we have systematically deepened our investment in digital domains encompassing both front-end and back-end interfaces. Today, our digital architecture has emerged as a core strength underpinning our ability to deliver products, services, and platforms that intuitively respond to personal and business needs of the customers. Focusing on further augmenting the customer experience in these uncertain times, we significantly improved the functionality of our signature digital product, the LB SIM mobile wallet app. Some of the new capabilities we rolled out were the SIM personal loan and the end-to-end FD transactional management feature, including in-app account opening for the first time. With a deliberate focus on the customer, we also continued the alignment of internal processes using digital technology and data science. You may recall, last year I spoke of app downloads as proof of customer acceptance of the LB SIM app. However, this year we have seen incremental month-on-month growth in transaction volumes across both the financing and investing modules, which I believe is a more accurate indicator of the strong market uptake of the LB SIM app. The other important takeaway from these numbers is the seemingly insatiable appetite of the Sri Lankan customer for technology-based convenience, which I have no doubt will only grow in the years to come. Stakeholder deliverables. In yet another show of its resilience, LBF produced healthy results for financial year 2022-23. Buttressed by strong growth in the second half of the financial year, LBF company revenue grew by 42% year-on-year to 42.75 billion rupees, while PAT surpassed budgeted expectations to reach 8.46 billion rupees, only marginally less than 8.66 billion rupees recorded in the previous financial year. With the introduction of new taxes and increase in tax rates applicable to LBF, 9.72 billion rupees was paid in taxes for the current financial year, denoting a sizable increase from 6.55 billion rupees attributed to the previous year. The group revenue grew by 43.03% year-on-year to 43.13 billion rupees, whilst the group PAT registered a 0.91% increase from 8.48 billion rupees in financial year 2021-22 to 8.55 billion rupees in the current financial year. The board declared 5 rupees per share as dividends for the year, interim of 2 rupees per share and final 3 rupees per share, which reflects a payout ratio of 32.74%. Even while being occupied with managing the current challenges, LBF also remained fully focused on executing its ESG commitments. Having undertaken to support 5 Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs, we believe to be within our power to make a direct and manful impact. We worked to safeguard the well-being of our people and communities by helping them to rise above the current challenges. As a responsible corporate, we continued to demonstrate our proclivity for persevering the environment by transforming our internal systems and processes, as well as by undertaking high-impact climate action projects. Meanwhile, to bring more clarity and cohesion to our future endeavors, we also revamped our SDG roadmap through the introduction of a target-driven framework through which to drive our efforts over the next years. Awards and accolades. Being able to win awards consistently over the years, especially in tough times, serves as a further testament to the strength of our business model and the appropriateness of our strategy. As per the latest brand finance ratings, LBF was ranked 24th among the top 100. It is also very gratifying to see LBF being ranked 10th as most awarded entity by LMD and also ranked 20th for most respected entity. Fitch Ratings has maintained LBF's national long-term rating of A- on Rating Watch Negative when most NBFIs and banks being subject to downgrade. Subsidiary operations. Our subsidiaries made good progress in reinforcing their positions within their respective operating domains. LB Microfinance Myanmar Limited continued its strategic expansion by entering the Ayeyarwady region in Myanmar, where the company set up 2 new branches during the course of the current financial year. Our latest acquisition, Multifinance PLC, also moved ahead with plans to consolidate core competencies to enable sustained growth. Way forward. While I am extremely satisfied with how far LBF has come this past year, it is safe to say there is much more that needs to be done in order to achieve our vision for shared growth that will bring prosperity to people and businesses in every corner of the island. I am confident that the new priorities outlined under our refreshed strategy will ready LBF to catalyze growth ambitions in due course. Furthermore, with the IMF EFF facility now finalized, I expect will bring an end to policy uncertainty and the start of much needed structural reforms that will redirect the country towards sustained economic recovery in the years ahead. Appreciations. Before I sign off, I wish to acknowledge the LB team for their admirable commitment and dedication. Thank you for staying true to the LBF's vision even in a difficult environment. I would also like to thank my colleagues on the board for their tremendous support and encouragement at all times. I take this opportunity to place on record my sincere appreciation of Mr. Dhammika Pereira, LBF's Executive Deputy Chairman, who tendered his resignation from the office of Director with effect from 10th June 2022. Mr. Pereira's dynamism and entrepreneurial spirit have been instrumental in bringing the company to where it is today. While thanking Mr. Pereira once again for his dedicated service for the past 19 years, I wish him well in all future endeavors. A special word of thanks to the Governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka and the officials at the Department of Supervision of Non-Bank Financial Institutions for their guidance at all times. To our shareholders, customers, and all other stakeholders, thank you for continuing to walk our journey with us. I trust you will be by our side as LBF strives to reach greater heights in the future.